Welcome to the vlog. My name is Cochise. I'm 5,000 years old. I live somewhere in America. Today, I'm eating food again as if I didn't eat enough food. But I'm trying to gain weight. I'm trying to whale out, like Brandon Fraser did and the Jungle Man. Today I cooked some burnt green beans, string green beans, fresh ground. You see a number of challenges. I guess they're which like are not so close to Europe. Decades ago, right. The share was fair? Roughly 50 caramelization. European allies and also burnt some garlic, cloves. Over time, it looked just like burnt garlic cloves. For the United States, only 25 for Europe. It's not fair. We should come back to the reasonable share of our responsibility.
In your view, what would Donald Trump winning back the White House in November mean for the future of the NATO alliance and the security of individual NATO countries?
Well, I believe with the experience that we had from this term from 2016 to 2020,
I'll leave a week's worth of my life.
In reality, he pushed the alliance in the right direction.
In what ways?
We may you don't even have a job. He presented the arguments that the arguments that all you do is run around living out the head. The fair share of our responsibility. A number of countries are now meeting the commitment to spend at least 2% of GDP on defense. Number of countries are heavily investing into modernization.
I forgot to take it out the grill.
His message came through. If Donald Trump gets elected again, I don't think it's a disaster for Ukraine. Because the United States are aware that they need the same way as Europe needs the United States.
Is that a view that is shared among NATO countries?
I believe so, because a number of countries understand the rationale behind these calls on the NATO. We were truly spending much less than was necessary. And we all realize that with Russia being the most urgent and imminent threat to European security, we need effectively to do. I don't know what it is about even carbon. Without any why I like to eat it. Calls from the United States, we are doing then that in our self-interest.
Carbonara, President of the Czech Republic. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. Tastes like fish.
Every year for 50 years, some 500,000 middle and high schoolers from across the country have competed in a contest called National History Day, using arts to portray their research stories. Jeffrey Brown spent a day with the finalists at the University of Maryland in College Park to see how this year they defined the very timely turning points in history. The story is part of our new series, Art in Action, exploring the intersection of art and democracy and our ongoing Canvas coverage.
305 women answered the call, marching proudly, standing tall. Hello all, welcome to the National Human Genome Research Institute.
It was history brought alive through performance such as this one, titled Turning the Tide of Hatred, the Killing of Vincent Chin.
You hurt me and my son. You're gonna pay for this.
Through documentary films.
The doctors made an effort to prevent subjects from improving their condition.
And with eye-catching exhibits on the widest range of topics, including the birth of children's television workshop, how the Dust Bowl revolutionized agriculture, the Manhattan Project. Some 3,000 students from around the country presenting work based on research topics that had taken the better part of a year to complete.
The most important reason why we teach history, and we believe that it's absolutely crucial, as important as STEM education is because it helps build quality, thoughtful, engaged citizens. They want to do something a little bit different, so they get to be creative and present that information in different ways, and that's part of the fun. And it is fun. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Nice to meet you.
Historian Kathy Gorn, Executive Director of National History Day since 1982, has developed the organization into an acclaimed international academic program, integrated into curriculum.
The hand is a different story.
Throughout the year, students met with advisors and honed their skills, and competed in local and state contests before these national finals, where the competition and energy was most intense. As finalists gathered with their families
ENAC was one of the world's first large-scale digital computing devices.
and practiced their lines, and judges scored the displays, all following in the footsteps of thousands of previous competitors over the past half-century, including alumni such as current National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan and Pulitzer Prize-winning classical composer Caroline Shaw. High school sophomores Emma Waugh, Josephine Calzada, and Chloe Crable from Needham, Massachusetts, produced a documentary on the infamous Tuskegee syphilis study.
Their malicious intent was never the subjects, and some were never even told they had syphilis.
From 1932 to 1972, the U.S. government conducted research on nearly 400 African American men with the disease. The men weren't informed of the nature of the experiment. More than 100 died who could have been saved.
No one held responsible? Come on.
Distrust in Black Americans and marginalized communities in general of the government. So there's still this idea that vaccines, for example, which there's a lot of concern about now, that there are nefarious purposes behind it. As we did further research, I think the primary sources that we saw were really a lot of images of
a test for felony
and
cognitivity for president. Fuck that.
Officials. It was really eerie, and it was just really uncomfortable to see, and I think that's something that really shocked us all.
You're also all growing up at a time of
bringing a hurricane is even one
high gravity fearing for the future of democracy.
And you can go fuck yourself.
I wonder how this project.
That's if you believe in Trump's shit. Fuck that guy.
Looking at what happened in the past, and I guess
he's a felony. How about felony cognitivity for president?
One of the main points of studying history,
knowing that us as high school sophomores, as 15-year-olds, can just do that and make an impact in people's lives. I think it brings me to knowing that everyone can kind of.
I mean, that just goes to show
that's music to the
what his thinking's like. If you got felonies, you're thinking bad.
Ordinary people can find triumph out of
we do some fucking cognitive felony tests.
That
your body
compromise and they learn
makes no sense. We're all fucking sham.
We're all in this together.
Losers.
And that's what democracy is about, and that's what history teaches. In the process, it's teaching empathy. And right now, we need a lot of empathy.
Hello, my name is Hayden Shimoko Washgizik, and this is The Natives Fight Back.
13-year-old Hayden Washagizik of rural South Haven, Michigan, is part of the Little Traverse Bay Band's Odawa Indians. We watched as he performed before a room full of judges, family, and fellow students.
You tell me
the natives fight back.
A felony is a criminal mind to run for president, someone who has Alzheimer's camp.
To address poverty, discrimination, and police brutality against American Indians. An actor from age 5, Hayden sees performing as a tool for conveying history.
I really feel like it can be more powerful because it changes every time. It's not one set show. And with acting, I can kind of walk around, I can yell, I can change it up based on how I feel like it'll fit the room. And I really feel like just performance gives a way more powerful a way of showing that and conveying the message.
Remember that character.
Heather DeMario of Alaska and National Teacher Hall of Fame member Terry Caldescall of Wisconsin see those light bulbs go off in their classrooms.
They choose something that is of interest for them, and they have to show its connection to other parts, economic, social, and political causes, impacts, and changes. It allows them to learn about other parts of history. They learn about different parts of the world.
History, a lot of times we say, here's what happened. Tell me what happened. Excellent, you get an A. That's not doing history. So these kids are digging for sources. Am I trying to train them to be historians? No, I'm trying to train them to be more critical thinkers, deeper thinkers. And
critical thinkers
is a tool that not only gets them engaged in history, gets them engaged to be deep readers. These are all skills they're going to be using no matter what path they take in life.
You all represent a kind of front line in all of the work that we're doing.
Also on hand, filmmaker Ken Burns.
We are trying to tell a true, honest, complicated past that's unafraid of controversy and tragedy, but equally drawn to those stories and moments that suggest an abiding faith in the human spirit
Students eager to learn about the art of filmmaking peppered him with questions.
How do you figure out what to include and not to include in order to convey a country's story? How do you research when you have to look at what isn't being mentioned and draw conclusions about a time period from that?
I asked Kathy Gorn if the study of history can bring us together. Why is it so much under attack today?
Why is that happening now? Because we're not teaching enough about how we overcome our issues and our problems. We think that there are solutions that are just so easy and there are single answers to things. And history teaches us that life is complex. We're helping to create informed citizens, informed patriots, not blind patriots.
Right. I agree.
Then there were winners in many different categories.
Taking home the silver from St. Paul, Minnesota, Xenia Hurlmeyer.
The larger hope, the research and performances and other work shown here will have lasting impacts on these students and the rest of us for years to come. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Jeffrey Brown at the University of Maryland.
And congratulations to all those winners. And that is the NewsHour for tonight.
Way to go, kid.
And I'm Jeff Bennett. Thanks for spending part of your evening with us.
That's it.
Major funding for the PBS NewsHour has been provided by the ongoing support of these individuals and institutions, and friends of the NewsHour, including Jim and Nancy Bildman, and the Robert and Virginia Schiller Foundation. The Ford Foundation, working with visionaries on the front lines of social change worldwide. Funding for America at a Crossroads was provided by...
I think I overcooked this meat.
And with the
Probably
ongoing
by
support of these
7, 8
individuals and
minutes.
institutions.
It's pretty burnt. Only I can eat this. No one else can eat this shit. I mean, it's charred.
This program was made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by
It's like a good
contributions to
16
PBS
things
stations
charged
from
with
viewers
bomb.
like you. Thank you. You're watching PBS.
I took it too far on the grill scale. There's 1 to 10. It's 1 to 10, and then I totally took it off the charts. I am munching down so much carbon right now with mustard, literally turning into a black hole before your eyes. I think I'll make it. I'm never gonna make it through this. I'm eating so much carbon right now, I can barely keep my eyelids open. They feel like a brick curtain of carbon. Like a heavy carbon iron curtain on my eyelids. I'm fading fast. Fading real fast. Out of control. Spiraling down. I'm spiraling. Oh, man. I fucking need a nap after this. Yeah. Fucked up. I'm fucked up.
Here's Amy with the Flow forecast. Like the weather, your flow changes daily, and so should your Tampax size. Heavy downpours coming in, size up. But if it hurts to remove, size down.
And only Tampax has 5 sizes for your changing flow.
Pack your Tampax combo.
I got my period. I'm fucking
I
heavy
was raised
flow.
by my wonderful grandparents who took care of me when my mother was struggling with addiction.
Don't put it on the culture. That's your first mistake. Alright, I'm gonna try to finish up the hurricane. This burnt me right before your eyes. Right before your damn eyes. Remarkable.
What a life. School all week and we have to take care of kids on Saturday. It's the fun, I say. Believe me, brother, this guy's the last baby I'm ever gonna have. Where did you get your baby brother in the first place? Oh, I just prayed for a little baby brother and the stork brought him. Hey, where's the stork? It's a goofy looking duck on stilts. Might be too cold to go swimming in the raw next week. Mightn't it,
In the raw.
I got an idea. What is it? Let's lock him up in the house and go swimming anyhow. That's out. I'll let Cotton take care of himself once. He ate a package of tacks and a big hunk of stove polish and $1.10 in pennies. Be mindful. First thing he starts around me, Sean, I'll shoot him. I'll tell you, we'll let Becky take care of him. Then we won't have to worry. Hey, you guys, where do you get that stuff? Let him take care of no baby. Gee, that's a swell idea. Miss Becky, we want you to take care of the baby before we go swimming, will you? I should say no. Oh, come on,
I should say not.
No! Oh, you're gonna get tough about it, huh? Supposing we tell the cops who broke Mr. Murphy's
Fuck the
window, then
police.
what? They'll put you in jail, won't they, Stanley? Yeah, my paper says all you get to eat in the jailhouse is bread and water. And the jail's full of mice, rats, and birds, and they eat your toes off. All right, no shoot cantaloupes for hogs. Listen, you kids, if you sit still, I'll tell you all about her. Cousin lived up in a great big tree. You couldn't talk to nobody. All they could say is, ooh, it's like a hillbilly from the radio. Remarkable. It was like the monkeys there, and they had on full overcoats. Then he ducked around the water, and the king get mad. Boy, did they have fun climbing around the tree. Pretty soon, a big old lion comes up and he says, and then they had a fight. And then Cousin smacked that old lion on the beezer.
The big drug companies were getting richer, while the rest of us were getting sick. Tammy Baldwin gets it. So Baldwin passed the law that capped the cost of...
Well...
And then the lion smacked Tarzan on the beezer. And then Tarzan fell out of the tree, right on his tummy. Remarkable. I seriously remarkable. Over there was big old hippopotamus. And boy, was he ugly. Looked like the boogeyman. And over there is a big old rhinoceros with a toothpick on his nose. Over there was some billy goats and they had handlebars on their heads. Over there was a big old crocodile, and when he opened his mouth, he didn't have any face. He only had tonsils. Oh boy, you ought to see the reindeers. They had rocking chairs on their heads. And then there was an elephant had a long nose in front of its face. He had it rolled up so it wouldn't step on it.
Remarkable.
He had a little tiny nose on the other ear. And then a great big lion comes up. And then they start to have a fight. And then little monkey sees cousin getting whipped and it goes for help. Remarkable. Shut up.
Oh, it gets me every time.
Tarzan, the lion was fighting hard. Pretty soon the lion came with his mouth open. And then he took out his knife and he stabbed him right between the eyes and he fell down there and he got up and he ran away way off behind the bushes. Remarkable. Can't you say anything but remarkable? Yeah. I love a Pete say it. Remarkable.
We'll love a Pete say it.
Daddy. Baby.
You're bringing tears in my eyes. Oh my god. Oh, those fucking kids. Fucking mulligan kids and them mulligan kids. Running around. And you shoot mulligan kids wherever the fuck you want. Oh, Spanky, don't beat them kids up. Come on. Shut the. Shut the hell, Roach. Damn, Roach. Smoke some reefer. Not. Oh, my allergies are kicking in. Holy fuck. No, I just ran out of Kleenex. I'm just kidding. I got more. Get out of here.
My skin has been slurping this stuff up. With Olay Hyaluronic Body Wash, 95% of women had visibly better skin.
Fused with vitamin B3 and hyaluronic acid, this body wash leaves my skin feeling
Skip this shit, bitch. A bunch of destructive kids, like, wrecking everything.
That's what you get for being
Remarkable. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're killing me. Oh my God. Don't be. I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. Come on.
This is Station NIX. We are about to broadcast the second episode of our serial drama, The 13th Murder.
Remarkable.
You remember that Mary Day had been lured to the old haunted house by a mysterious message from Mr. Nemo.
Hello?
Some know me